Hello guys. Today I'll be showing you how to this is how to learn, this is learning JavaScript with Cripto, part 2. Today let's just do some controls, some sensings, not sensings, no sensings, and operators. Okay. So, now inside of turbowarp, we will make a new variable called random. Now set random to pick random, obviously 1 to 3, and then now forever, or no, actually, forever, say the variable random. Okay, now, so this is basically how this works. We set the username in our and get the random value. We greet the user by the define block, and then we say the variable. Now, how do we implement this in JavaScript? Well, before we start, we need to actually rename this to a let, because variable will get problems later in the future. Trust me. Now we make another variable called let random equals now math floor. Math random multiplied by 3 plus 1. And then now what we do is we do set interval. Set interval, make sure to get this specific, equals less than, that's force, and then now start the loop. And then now console.log, now say the variable random. And then we do the semicolon to make sure it works. Now at the end here you do comma, and then we do 1000. This is just the tick speed. And then we do this, and we do the close and then combination. Now we actually just delete this. Now if we look back on console, you can see that the random thing works. And now if we do this again, hello Cripto pasta, and it changes. Okay, so now we will, and then that's basically the random. And now you can set this to the out variable, and then now you can set this to the int variable right here. Now what we will do is we will mess up with some ifs. If else, we will do if equals, we will do if username equals crypto pasta. Now we will repeat 10, and now we will say, or we will actually do so, go to 0, 0, move 10 steps, and then say, right here, so say, moved, and then now we do forever, and now we do move with the join, then we move random steps. And now if it does not equal that, we will say you're not crypto pasta. Set that down here. And then now this should work as pretty much normal. Oh yeah, we have to do a subtraction, do this. Okay. And then now if we set the username to something like 4 or something, you're not crypto pasta. So how do we implement this into Java? Well, first we actually have to set up a forever loop. So clean out our clean, and this is the forever loop. What we will do is we will set this a little bit more down, and we would do if delimiter again, username, which is our variable, equals CryptoPasta. CryptoPasta. And then now what we'll do is we will put this for let, which is making a variable named I, equaling it to 0. Now end I, repeat until I is greater than the repeat, which is 10, and then it adds 1 every time. And now console move 10 steps. Now what you do is then you on console.log moved steps end. And then now you do set interval. So this first one equals 4. Oh yeah, we already did that, I forgot. And then now you set that. Now we want to do an else. So we do if that's, and then end. That's, and now we will do back end here. And then now we will start this if loop by this. Okay, and then now back here at the end of it, we will do else console log you're not CryptoPasta. So now if we look at here, it works. And now if we set our username to like 4, then this should, hello 4, you're not CryptoPasta. Okay, so now before we go, we need to add one more thing, and that final thing will be a password. So now make a new variable called password. Set password to 34. And now we will do if and password equals 34. We'll do the same thing. Else, you're not CryptoPasta. Or wrong password. Okay, now let's do this. So let's make a new variable. Let password equals 34. Now why we don't use these parentheses is because this is just a numerical value. So now we do enter, and now inside of this else if else loop, we do this. Now we do at the before the CryptoPasta, after the CryptoPasta, but before the loop, and now we press and. Then we do password equals 34. And then now that should be simple enough. And then there we go. Now I hit here. Or wrong password. And then that's it. So now we can change our password to 45 or something, and then it updates. But you're not CryptoPasta or wrong password. So now we do back to 34. And then now we have a simple loop. And this is the Scratch version of it. It has 27 blocks. Pretty simple. Frame flag, go to 0, 0, sets the values, define the custom block, greet, if username equals crypto, and password equals the current password, repeat 10 steps, move 10 steps, said moved, and then forever move the negative of the random steps. else it says you're not crypto or wrong password. And it does the same thing here. Tomorrow we will be doing sensing blocks. Oh yeah, before I go, I will need to do a let value. Let, and this is how you show the mod. So this is mod equals 34 percentage. This is mod percentage by 9. And now after the if loop, we will console.log mod. And then that should be the end. So now we will set password to 245. That's the incorrect password. And now you're not CryptoPasta. And it shows us the modded value of 34 modded by 9. And now we can prove that by going to the Scratch. And we can do that. Now, how do we implement this into Scratch? Well, first, let's actually organize our scripts. Okay, now let's make a new variable called mod. Okay, set mod to the modded value of a password modded by 9. Or what we can do here is we can do password modded by 9. And that should pretty much be the exact same thing. So now we can change that back to 34. And then now that's pretty simple. And there we go. So now we input the Scratch. And then now mod. And then now at the end, what we will do is we will say mod. So now if we are CryptoPasta, we will move. But if we're not CryptoPasta, it will show us, oh, I know what. What? Wait, I don't even want. Oh yeah, 46, and then it shows us 1. Okay, so 35, and it shows us 8. Now, if our password's correct, it will show us that. And yeah, it's basically part 2 of this Learning JavaScript series. In the next episode, we'll be learning, not sounds, more control blocks like wait seconds, wait until, repeat until, and there's no such thing as clones. And we have sensing, keys, the mouse down, the X and the Y, and the timer. Timer's the most important, okay? And our username, that's where we store our stuff at. We will also be worrying about lists. Lists are also important. I don't know if I'll do all of that, but I'll make sure to do lists. Anyways, yeah, I'm very, very tired, so, yeah, bye-bye.